Hey guys, welcome to Mintac. This is Chris, as always, in the beautiful outdoors. A little humid today, but hey, I am looking forward to fall here pretty soon. So this video is in response to a previous video that I did on the Olight Boulder Mini. Great light, fantastic light, very bright. You can go check that out. I had just posted it, I think last week. Anyway, so I was looking for a holster to be able to carry my Canik Elite Subcompact with the Boulder Mini, and I was not about to pay outrageous prices. I mean, if you remember my Red X gear, which was my favorite holster yet of all time, it was probably close to 90 bucks, I think, and I was just not willing to pay another, and this is only like 5 months old, I was not willing to pay another $90 to $100 for a light-bearing holster. And so what I did was made my own, and this video is a little bit of an encouragement to you guys out there. If you have just a little bit of knowledge, if you can just educate yourself, jump on YouTube to see how a Kydex holster is made, you can do it. It is pretty simple. I would recommend that you do a little test subjects prior to doing your holster, just to get a feel of temperatures and how long it should be in there and all this other good stuff. But you can acquire the materials to do this relatively cheap. Now, the sorts of things that you're going to need is a pizza oven or a toaster oven. You're going to need to build your own press with a foam, one of the foam insert type things. I used actually from a hardware store, I used one of those pads that you actually kneel on to do gardening. So I took one of those and I cut them up and did a 12 by 12 base and a 12 by 12 top, and then I just used that, and you know, standing on it old caveman style. So you take your foam, put your mold with your gun in there, and you stand on it. Works out relatively well. So I'm not going to bore you with all the how-tos on how to do that, but just know that there's all kinds of videos out there in regard to how to build a Kydex holster. And so I'm just simply coming to you today to the fact that you guys can do it. It is simple. It's going to save you a buttload of money. The investment might be 20, 30 bucks at the most, but if you're paying $100 for somebody else to do it, why not just try it yourself, and then you can actually build some other things, knife sheaths, tomahawk sheaths, mag holders, all this other stuff. There's all kinds of potential and possibilities out there for you guys to do stuff. So without any further ado, here is the Kydex holster that I built. I always look for the greatest deals online, so I was able to find a 12 by 24 piece of black basket weave for, I think it was 9 bucks for the Kydex, shipping 16 bucks to my door, which is really inexpensive. When I see on Amazon and eBay and other companies selling them for like a 12 by 12 piece, they're selling for like 21 bucks a sheet. So do your homework, do some investigation, check out DIY holsters. That's where I found the Kydex. And what I did is I repurposed all the stuff from this Kydex, the Red X holster, to my new holster. So without any further ado, here it is. Alright, Red X holster grip, or clip. I repurposed all the screws and hardware. I actually used the same thing for the retention screw, and so that's it. I actually made some modifications from their design a little bit. I kept the holes for their wedge, and so if I ever decide to throw my wedge on there, I can certainly do that, but for now it's very comfortable. The other thing that I modified was the height. I changed height and cant, so I can actually raise this up if I want to, and then cant it as well, so that it's sitting inside appendix. I can cant it a little bit this way. There's all kinds of birds and stuff flying around me, so forgive me. So I changed the design that way. Obviously, it's got the Boulder, the Olight Boulder Mini in there. It's not loaded, and retention is really good. And so obviously you can change the retention with this screw up here, and from the front side, this is what it's looking like. I decided to, many holsters cover your mag release up, but with the Red X gear, I actually took their design and really like the way that they set up as far as the sweat guard and your ability to access the mag release button so I can actually, you know, pop the mag out if I need to. Let's see what else on this holster that I changed up a little bit. I did all the polishing, I did all the sanding. The other thing is that a lot of how-to videos will not tell you, but you can actually reheat this to form it. Formerly this thing was kind of wider open and it didn't follow the curves of the light or the curves of the barrel. You can see it's a little bent right there, but you know, it's not perfect. It's my first one. You can actually take a heat gun, heat up the areas that you need to reform to perfect it, heat it up, and then repress that certain section of your holster. And so that's what I did. Again, that's what it's looking like. And so I was able to reform and pinch that down, and it turned out really, really nice. So again, getting that gun in there is relatively simple. Slides right in. Learn about blocking. Learn about temperature and how long you should have it in there. I heat this Kydex up to about 308 degrees. I could have went to about 315 and been very comfortable with that to form it. In fact, I probably should have done that, but I was afraid that I was going to burn the Kydex. So do a lot of research. Learn about how to do this stuff and just give it a try. So that's it. Light bearing holster, my design, my changes to it, my modifications. And it is fantastic. I've already tried it out, and inside the waistband, and it is very, very comfortable. I wanted to make sure that my edges were rounded so there's no pinching and gouging. And this one has this piece right here on the original Red X gear. If they would round that off, it'd be a little bit more comfortable. It does have a tendency to, you know, poke and pinch all your goodies. And so that's the reason why I rounded that off. So if you guys have any questions about how to do this process, I did take some video of the process. I'll save it just in case, you know, by chance I do upload the video for that. But it's only about half of the production time. I did not go through the technique, the actual forming in the oven and then pressing, because there's so many videos out there on how to do that. But if you guys have any questions, leave them on the comments below. And appreciate you guys as subscribers. I'm looking to put out some content here pretty soon about some of the Olight lights that I have purchased or whatever. Absolutely fantastic. I'm almost done with the mint green, what is an I1R. It's a little mini keychain thing. That thing is awesome. Love that thing. Anyway, that's coming up soon. You guys have a great weekend. Alright, see ya.